Why does skin age? There is a specific moment most people remember. Not a birthday, not a milestone, just an ordinary morning, ordinary light, and something in the mirror that looks slightly different from what you expected. Not dramatic, not sudden, just a small shift, and something quiet that follows. Not quite grief, not quite fear, just the unmistakable awareness that time is doing something, and it is doing it to you. Most people assume that moment is about the surface, that skin ages the way leather ages, drying out, creasing under repeated use, losing elasticity through wear, a surface problem with surface solutions, which is why the industry that grew up around it sells moisturizers, creams, serums, things for the surface. The science tells a different story. Skin does not age from the outside in, it ages from the inside out. The visible change, the line, the loss of firmness, the shift in texture is a symptom. The cause is cellular, and it begins with a protein most people have heard of, but few truly understand. Collagen is the structural scaffold of skin, not a moisturizing ingredient, not a supplement category. A physical structure, a dense, fibrous network that gives skin its firmness and its ability to return to shape after being stretched or compressed. Young skin is roughly 80% collagen by dry weight. That network is maintained by cells called fibroblasts, which continuously produce new collagen to replace what naturally degrades. Starting in your mid-20s, fibroblast activity slows, about 1% per year. That number sounds manageable. Over 20 years, it is not. The scaffold thins. The structure holding everything in place gradually loses the density that kept it there. The skin does not simply dry out. It loses its architecture. But fibroblast slowdown is only part of the story. As the network weakens, a second mechanism accelerates the damage. Senescent cells, the same cells that accumulate throughout the aging body, build up in skin tissue over time. They do not divide. They do not die. They secrete inflammatory molecules that activate enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases. And matrix metalloproteinases do one thing particularly well: they break down collagen. The cells that should support the scaffold begin calling for its demolition. The skin is not simply producing less collagen. It is producing less while simultaneously destroying more. The two processes compound each other, quietly, invisibly, for years before the surface shows anything at all. Then there is the external accelerant that almost everyone underestimates. Ultraviolet radiation from sunlight does not simply darken or burn the skin. It reaches the nucleus of skin cells and breaks DNA strands. The same mechanism, genomic instability, that drives body-wide aging is triggered in skin cells every time they are exposed to ultraviolet without protection. Cells damaged this way either die, repair themselves imperfectly, or enter senescence. Each outcome adds to the degradation of the tissue around them. Unprotected sun exposure does not age skin the way time does. It ages skin faster than time does. Research comparing sun-exposed skin to protected skin on the same individuals found that ultraviolet accounts for roughly 80% of visible facial aging. The lines most people attribute to getting older were, in large part, made by light. This is not an argument for staying indoors. It is a clarification of mechanism. The skin has repair systems. They are capable ones. What overwhelms them is cumulative, unmanaged ultraviolet exposure across decades. Damage arriving faster than repair can keep pace with. Understanding the mechanism changes what matters. Surface hydration helps skin feel and look better in the short term. It does not reach the fibroblasts. It does not clear senescent cells. It does not protect DNA. It is comfort, not intervention. The ingredients that do reach the mechanism are fewer and less glamorous than the industry suggests. Retinoids, derivatives of vitamin A, work by binding to receptors inside skin cells that regulate gene expression, switching on pathways that increase collagen synthesis and accelerate cell turnover. They are not new. They have been studied for over 40 years. The evidence for their effect on the actual mechanisms of skin aging is stronger than for almost anything else in the category. Broad-spectrum sun protection is not a skincare step. At the level of mechanism, It is the single most effective intervention available against accelerated skin aging. Every other ingredient works at the margin. This one works at the source. And the research that is emerging now on compounds that selectively clear senescent cells from skin tissue, on NAD+ precursors that restore the energy capacity of skin cells to repair themselves, is the same research appearing in longevity science. The mechanisms are not separate. They are the same biology, visible in the same place. The moment in the mirror that felt like something surface level turns out to be a window into something much deeper. The skin is not where aging begins. It is simply where aging becomes visible first. That moment in the mirror is not vanity. It is one of the few times the body makes its biology legible, where the invisible work of millions of cells becomes something you can see. The skin is not where aging begins. It is where aging surfaces. And understanding what is actually happening underneath does not make the moment smaller. It makes it mean something different.